What would happen if wrestling and Bejeweled collided? A question that I'm sure very few, if anyone, has ever asked, but luckily WWE Champions has the answer for us in this rather peculiar app that might just pleasantly surprise you. I'm Matt Lawrence with Day One Patch Media, and this is our full review of WWE Champions. WWE Champions puts you into the role of a manager on the route to fame and fortune. As you work your way through the storyline, you assemble a team of wrestlers that you can equip with items and level up to make stronger. There are daily rewards, loot boxes, and multiplayer components as well. All of this falls in line with the standard mobile gameplay experience that we've been seeing lately. However, the gameplay is where the game takes a major detour from the norm. When you start a match, you get into the ring and you are greeted with a full 3D experience along with a match 3/Bejeweled type of board that you use to do wrestling moves and eventually pin your opponent. As expected, you match 3 or more pieces to attack your opponent. The game is turn-based, so after you go, your opponent goes using the same board to attack. There are also specials in the game which are charged by matching up certain tiles a few times, and they can be used to do a significant amount of damage. At first, this turn-based combat style is a bit clunky, and it can be a bit confusing as to what's going on when your opponent pulls some sort of big combo and signature moves all in a row. However, over time, you'll start to get acquainted with your characters and be able to pull off some big combos yourself. The shared board introduces an interesting strategy mechanic as well. You want to pull off some big combos yourself, but maybe you should hold out for a turn and try to screw over your opponent's next suspected tile move instead. One of the things I've noticed about this game is that the gameplay suits mobile really well. Typically a full action game is a bit cumbersome when you're on the go, however a turn-based game like this offers something a bit different from what you'd expect from a WWE game. You don't have to pay constant attention to the screen, and that's quite refreshing in a mobile action game. The graphics and animations are quite good, and I experienced no slowdown or frame skips in my time running on my LG G4. My only real complaint is that I'm not really into wrestling. This definitely isn't a strike against the game, it's just something to note. If you're into Match 3 games and you're not into wrestling, then you're probably going to be better off with another Match 3 game in your respective app store. However, if you're into wrestling and you want to get your fix on the go, then WWE Champions is most definitely worth a download.